Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called That's Not a Hat. That's Not a Hat is a game published by Ravensburger, designed by Casper Lapp, plays 3 to 8 players in about 15 minutes. And what you're doing in this game is super simple. You are going to have some cards in front of you. They're going to have a simple picture on it. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be passing it to the player to the side that the arrow is pointing, and you're going to be saying, hey, I'm giving you a nice shiny bird. And then they're going to decide if it is a bird, they'll say thank you. If not, they're going to say that's not a bird. And if they flip it over and it's a bird, they take a penalty point. If it's not a bird, I take a penalty point and we start over. That's the gist of the game. Normally I'd go down at this point to show you how the gameplay works, but there's a link to a separate video playing through an entire 3-point round so you can see how the game works. So I'm not going to do that. So let's just go ahead and move forward to the components. Alright, so components of this game, deck of cards. That's it. There's a bajillion cards in this thing. Well, it's this small box, which is pretty nice. But there's a billion cards. How many does it say? 110 cards. So, big fat stack of cards. Tons of different pictures. They're all black and white. So, you know, just tons of different stuff. And on the back, there's some black backs and some white backs. I don't necessarily know if it matters why they're different colors, but you can see they're different colors here. But yeah, nice quality cards. They're not like limited finish or anything, but all you're doing is laying them down in front of you and passing them around, so it doesn't really matter. The rule book's pretty nice. It has English, French, Spanish, and Portuguese, I think, in it. I don't know what PT means. I think Portuguese. So, yeah. That's it. It tells you how to play. It's like 2 pages of how to play and like 4 pages of examples. So, you know, pretty good there. Really decent production. No issues for me. It's a nice box size. Fits on the shelf nice. Like, that's it. That's the package. So, components are good. No issues there. So, let's take a look about what we think. Let's talk about what we think about the game and go to the final thoughts. Alright, so this game is a party game. I'm not the biggest fan of party games, but I can overlook that because sometimes party games are fun. My issue with this one is its memory, and my memory is garbage. In a 3-player game, there's 4 cards that you're remembering. I can't remember one of them. I am awful at memory. It makes this game kind of funny because you're doing all this stuff and you have no idea what's going on. I don't know where any of the cards are, so I'm just throwing up a wing and a prayer that whatever I'm saying I'm giving is actually one of the 4 things that's out there to give. So it's funny, it's entertaining, but I'm not good at it. I will never win this game. I could be the only player playing and I would forget all the cards. I'm awful. But as far as a party game goes and humor, it's 15 minutes. You're going to be banging this thing out. It's till first somebody gets to 3 points. Now, if you're playing at 8 players, it's going to take a minute because that's a lot of chaos. And if you're trying to wait for one player to get 3 points in 8 players, if everybody takes a point, everybody takes another point, it can go on for a while. And it might outstay as welcome. So I would say 3 or 4, probably where I would play this, just to keep it, at that snappy pace and not have a billion things to memorize. But it's a simple, silly game. It's not for me. It's not. But if somebody wanted to play it, I would play it. I'm going to lose. I'm just going to chalk that up. I know I'm going to lose, but it's 15 minutes. If maybe somebody's setting up a game and somebody wants to play this quick game while they're setting up, I'm down. I'll play it. Again, I'm going to lose, so count yourself up a win. But it's fun. It's silly. And yeah, if it looks cool to you, go check it out. So That's Not a Hat from Ravensburger. I'm Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.